Can't say I'm surprised. You all feel compelled to act too, I take it?
I'm going to need you to fall back, Alvis. I'll take care of these.
You're hopeless, Van. It's a good thing I'm here to babysit you. You'd be a lost cause without me.
Van? Why are you... Fine, then. I know that. I know that! I'm trying so hard to stay calm! But even still, No, I couldn't protect them. I'm supposed to be a beacon of strength for the people, and I failed them! If only I didn't let that man escape back in Longport. No, even before that! If I just hadn't... Are you really? Then tell me, Van. Why did you leave me? Good thinking. Better to act with caution than with reckless abandon. While we're there, we should take the time to speak with the survivor. We may learn a thing or two from them. No, I'm only interested in handling the task at hand. And I believe our temporary collaborator shares my sentiment.
Indeed. I will assist you all to the best of my ability. First, I will need a summary of everything that's happening in the surrounding area. We'll also need to touch base with the local police. The CID has ordered them to work with us. Bear in mind, though, they likely haven't been informed of the game, so be careful not to leak anything about it. As for the underground... Oh, hello. I'm glad you all could join us.
I just finished getting ready, Jin... oh. I had heard you were in the city, but I didn't expect to run into you so soon. Oh, not at all. Renne already informed us that you would be coming. The game will begin soon, so we may need to keep this brief. What is it you wanted to discuss? Jin, on the contrary, I'm quite pleased. They will no doubt prove to be a valuable asset to us. Although this does throw a wrench into my plans. Huh. Actually, maybe not. We'll be expecting a lot from you all. Let's give it our best. Now then, how do we want to handle this? If we defeat you, we will have 3 keycards in our possession. If we're doing this, then I'm going all out. Fair warning. Your group has the advantage in numbers. So if you lose to us here, then chances are you would have never made it to the end. Hope you're ready, Van. Actually, this works out perfectly for me. Oh, yes. Congratulations. Victory is yours. I suppose you're right. We can't help you directly, but we have other means of backing you up. Did your holo just go berserk? When were you planning to tell us about this? Are you referring to that drug from Crossbell? Van! I'll help too. I knew it. This lines up perfectly with my own research into the company's cash flow. Which means it's time to spring my plan into action. There is an urgent matter I must attend to. I will be acting alone for the time being. I apologize for not discussing this with any of you beforehand. Please continue to aid Team Arkwright Solutions in my absence.
Still as melodramatic as ever, I see. You haven't changed at all, Retzi, and that goes for you as well, Walter. You really ought to learn how to dress like an adult. That's par for the course with Elroy. Though I do hear his behavior has worsened as the years have gone by. Why, thank you. That's the highest compliment I could receive from a man like you. After all, you only have eyes for yourself, so I must have grown quite a bit if it made an impression on you. You're on. But fair warning, when it comes to slaughtering, I have no equal.
Wrong on both counts. I'm not so foolish as to attack you outside of the game's framework. That's not a risk I'm willing to take. I'm certain you rigged the nuclear device to explode should anyone lay a hand on you. You've probably done the same to one of the other bombs as well. I'm not here to strike you down. But I am here to strike a deal. I want information, and you're going to tell me everything I want to know. In return, I'll add a little dash of excitement to your game. How about it? All right, then. I thought maybe Jin had asked you to come and get me. So, how did you know to find me here? You're going to hold that over my head for the rest of my life, aren't you? Now, you had something you wanted to say to me, right? Out with it then. Are you holding back because... I'm annoying to deal with? That makes two of us. I wonder where I got that from. Oh, right. It was the troublemaking delinquent who corrupted me from a young age. Everything that's gone wrong in my life traces back to you. And why wouldn't I? You're the very reason I became estranged from my father in the first place. He was behind your sudden disappearance 14 years ago, wasn't he? Your adoption was arranged by him personally. He sent you away, just to force you out of my life. And then... you... What do you mean by that? There you go again. I'm not going to do that to you, Van. I would never put that on your shoulders. You're already carrying so much. Yes, you are. You're holding the weight of everyone's expectations. My guildmates, Renne, and even the society are all counting on you. And I am as well. This twisted game will come to a head tomorrow, and you and your friends are the only ones who can put an end to it. So put me out of your mind. You have more important things to be worrying about right now. I'm quite used to handling my problems on my own, so don't worry about me. Also, if you're thinking of telling me to lean on someone else, don't. I won't hear it. Not until you can practice what you preach. Tomorrow will be a big day for both of us. I'm gonna try to get some rest, and I suggest you do the same. And for the time being, I need you to keep being the person whom I can place my frustrations on. Is you, Arioch. I just analyzed your habits. The frequency of your strikes, the manner in which you pick your targets, and the distance you travel when teleporting. With all that information at my disposal, predicting your movements was child's play. Same to you. Stop right there. You found me out. Well done. Now then, I will ask that you hand over your cards, or I shall take them by force. I beg to differ. You have no choice but to face me. After all, I have a number of keycards in my possession. That's right. I am prepared to stake everything on this battle, even my title and my rank, if I must. Have you lost your mind? If you believe a simple handyman like you can best a bracer of my caliber, then you've truly gone off the deep end. You really are a glutton for punishment. You're going to regret this, Van. You are just so frustrating sometimes. My mind's made up, and you won't be changing it. It has been some time, Father. I never pictured our reunion being under such dire circumstances. That's enough, Father. I know everything. I learned that the anti-immigrant movement has been financially backing Almada over the last few years, and that you were responsible for that decision. You also happen to be their biggest sponsor. Father! No wonder you were so quick to hand over those records. Father! Van... Jin... Fee... Of course. Father! Van... Jin... Fee... No wonder you were so quick to hand over those records. Of course. Right. Representative Director of the Quincy Company, President Edmund Auclair. I am taking you into custody on suspicion of aiding and abetting the Mafia and providing material support to a terrorist organization. Wait a moment! Thank you, everyone, for coming to my aid and for letting me settle this in my own way. I regret that I won't be able to watch over your efforts to the very end. There is a lot I must go over with the authorities, but I know you will succeed. I believe in you all. I have faith that you and your friends will triumph. Of course, I'll be waiting.
I fully expected him to inquire about why we needed it, but no. He just rushed on over in that airship without a second thought. He's quite the character. I wouldn't be surprised if he was taking inspiration from a certain musician I know. do whatever must be done to ensure that Anyus's precautions will be for naught.
Is everyone okay?
It looks like they're all in one piece at least.